somebody, somebody, hey, well, 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 sing, 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 somebody, somebody, hey.
Hodl, 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 save, 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 build a, build a, build a, sound money, sound money. It's the old goat here. It is September 3rd, 2024, and we missed you yesterday because it was a holiday in the United States, so we decided we'd take off yesterday too. But we do this every day at 1 o'clock, Monday through Thursday. And so here we are. Not much has been happening in Bitcoin, but I did find it interesting that Forbes came out with an article that now they're worried about a $40,000 price in gold. They're looking for a crash. Guys, it's probably not going to happen when it's in Forbes and they predict things like this. It doesn't happen. But I just kind of find it interesting because I thought there was a very real possibility that crash would happen this year. And basically what I was looking for a healthy Bitcoin price was for the market to go make a new low for the year before it went up. I don't think that's in the cards now, but I just think it's very interesting to see Forbes out here, something that I was warning about when we were at 70,000. I don't think it's a possibility now that everybody else sees it's a possibility. I want to go through here, and this was a very good article. Again, Telegraph just comes out with some really good articles. And in fact, I want to do a little story. They're actually creating NFTs on all their articles. You can buy NFTs on their articles, which I don't recommend. They're not an investment, but it is a way for artists and for writers to monetize their work. And so I do understand why they're doing it. Maybe they'll become collector's pieces. Again, if you can buy them right, if you buy them very cheaply for nothing, then you know what the heck. You're a collector. And that's what it is. I don't think that there's anything to NFTs unless there's a real piece of artwork behind it. I'm going to get David in here who does our sculptures, because he's starting to do that. If you have a solid piece of artwork and you want to put an NFT to give it verification, because what gives the value to a piece of art is it deteriorates, and digital assets, they can be lost. But they will not deteriorate. So anyway, this is a very good article. This is, again, there's a very strong seasonal low for the market to come in here. Now you have a very strong seasonal low for Bitcoin to be lower in September than it is in August. And again, we're looking, everybody's on board for a red October. I'm not, if we do have the red, if we do have yes, I think a red October, if you get this down month in September, it's definitely a dip to buy. So let's go look here. I think I had one other article. This one? No, that one I did. This one I did.
No, that's the only two you gave me.
Oh, I gave you three. All right. Well, let's go look at the market. And if you can, put that other article on. All right, here we are. This is the Bitcoin market. Now, I thought it was interesting. We just barely took out the 2-week low, I believe. Hang on here. Yeah, if we look here, this is not really, I don't consider taking it out. We could have already bottomed in here because this, we broke down below. Again, we were in an uptrend, and I always say buy it when you take out the previous week's low, so you buy it in here. If this market should hold in here, if it's going up, you do have, if you look at the daily chart, you have this red 8 on the daily chart. And so we could have, you know, a big, now you get a 9, a lot of times those 9s can be huge. So I don't think we're going to break it. I think we probably have bottomed out the market here, but, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. I understand gold was down today. Let's go look at that. Okay, we had a break in the gold market. Again, it's nothing serious. I'm very bullish on gold, and that has remained unchanged. Okay, here we go on the weekly chart. And again, what we did here is we had a weekly 9 on gold, but all we've done is we've taken out last week's low. So this is the week you want to be buying this gold market. Again, you did it here where you take out the previous week's low. You did it here, and now you're doing it here. So this is kind of the third time at the well. Maybe it'll be too many, but I am not bearish at all on the gold market. As far as the stock market, okay, I am. It's in trouble. I thought it would be. I thought this top was meant to be sold, and I'm not friendly at all on this gold market. Again, you had this green 9, which says mean to sell it, and then I always like, if we see a green 9 and then you see a green 1, 2, 3, that really gives you a strong, to me, this is a sell signal and this is a stronger one. So this is something that I think you want to keep your eye on. Again, guys, what I teach is, and I'm sometimes the worst violators, don't trade the charts, trade your equity. I'll be writing about that because I was in a great position and I traded the charts and I didn't trade my equity. Always trade your equity and never trade the charts. Really hard to do. Easy to teach, but very, very hard to do. And so, you know, I'm trying to put in mechanisms. Hey, you know, I'm a professional trader. I'm really good at this, and yet I have trouble with it. So if I'm having trouble with it, everybody else has trouble with it. How do I solve that? I don't know yet. I'm working on it. All right, so let's see if there's anything else here I want to look at. No, not really. Let's look at this market. This is this, the guy that, the head of Telegram that got arrested. This is his shit coin, and it really did not collapse. So I don't think that his arrest is going to be in the category of you know, what they did with Arthur Hayes, or what they did with Julian Assange, or what they're doing with the guy, the exile in Russia. I think that it seems like this is a paternity, you know, marriage dispute, and those, as I'm learning, can get very vicious and very ugly. So I'm not. My view of this is that it's very unsettling that, you know, he was arrested, but it looks like it's not because of they're trying to suppress you know, what he's doing. So that's my personal belief. So, all right, that's it, guys. I just want to cover the markets again. Oh, let's go look at the seasonal. This is the seasonal we're looking at. This is what you keep in the back of your head. We are, I think, making our low here. We could get a sharp sell-off. If we go down to 40,000, it'll be real quick and happen this month and it'll be over with. I'm not looking for that. I'm not going to be surprised if the market has bottomed out here. This is the time you want to be buying a Bitcoin. This is the time you want to really be adding to your HODL. And again, that's what I teach you. HODL, okay, you save and you build it. Now, there's two kinds of people. There's people that have Bitcoin and people that do not have Bitcoin. If you don't have Bitcoin, you want to be HODLing. If you have Bitcoin, then you know it's times like this you don't want to sell. But when the market does, you know, if we do have that big move and go to $100,000 or several $100,000, that's when you want to reward yourself for being that hodler and take a little bit, reward yourself, you know, upgrade your computer, get a new car or whatever you're going to do. And then what you do is you build it. And you know what? One of the biggest mistakes is people have been trying to build on Bitcoin, and that doesn't really work because it's just too unwieldy. The most valuable commodity, again, is not money. That's the most tradable commodity that is money. And the most tradable commodity in most nations is the local currency. Now, in inflationary countries, and that's going to be like the United States, then the U.S. dollar is traded rather than the national currency. But in Mexico here, the Mexican peso is a preferred method of payment. Second is the U.S. dollar. And then maybe third would be your cryptos. But you have, if you're going to be in business for the most part, unless you've got a certain niche in Bitcoin, the practicality is you have to do business in your local currency, and you build a community within your security is where you're living and with the people that you're with. And I'm learning that more than ever right now. All right, well, that's it. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.